I think a lot of the reasons why hobby games still have a place very much in the video game or the digital age and all that is that there's still much more social aspect to it. It is something that you have to actually go and play with other people. I mean, that's definitely my reason for doing it. I also play video games. I'm not opposed to them, but it's a different kind of hobby for me. No matter how good the video game is, you're following a carrot on a stick until you get through it. Whereas in a miniatures game or something like that, it's really up to you what's going on there. You're not riding on rails. You get to make more of the decisions and all that.
Yeah, my boyfriend's over there. He's been wanting to play for the past couple months. So he's been getting his army prepared, and he's been talking a lot about it at home. But this is his first night here. Everyone has their own hobby, and it is what it is. I have my weird things, and he has his weird things. So
there's something about actually holding components in your hand, dice, miniatures, even a piece of paper if you're playing D&D or whatever, that just feels, it's something tangible. It feels more real.
You got gigantic monsters right in my face. I think his options are just fine.
I'm known in our group as the dice weirdo. I don't like people touching my dice. It really bothers me. And I don't let. I'll lend out a tape measure. I'll lend out templates. I'll lend out movement trays. I don't lend out dice.
You can tell a lot about the way somebody thinks about the game or approaches the game from the type of army that they have. I like to color coordinate dice with armies just because it looks good on the table. So, so I've got my Tyranids are blue and purple, so I've got blue and purple dice. I was much more interested this time around in the hobby aspect, in the painting and the crafting, because the hobby had really grown over the intervening 10 years. On a competition miniature, I will, on a regular 30 millimeter miniature, I'll generally spend 20 to 25 hours. On larger miniatures, could be as much as 50. It's at the table, particularly in a tournament situation, that you really see kind of what the surface sportsmanship layer looks like underneath. I like to play with people who are in it to have fun, have a challenge, and I want to sit down and be social, because really, once the minis go down and the dice go down, playing the game, there's going to be a winner, there's going to be a loser, and I feel like I want to play to the best of my ability to make sure that my opponent gets a good game out of me, and I expect the same thing.
Everybody's got a different perception of what a good game is or is not, but I don't expect any fights. I've never seen somebody physically hit somebody in a game of Warhammer or 40K. I've seen people want to. I've seen people refuse to play people they've played before who they think are just unplayable. But it's rare. And when it does happen, it usually shows up on the forums, and the whole Warhammer world is talking about it for months after that. So, it's not something, nobody wants to draw that kind of attention to themselves, if that makes sense. And that's it. And big fat prizes. We're all here to kill stuff, and most of us are afraid of the sun, so we don't go out when it's nice anyway, so it's all good.